Hi everybody, welcome back to Jane's On Point. I'm Jane, and today we are talking about loyalty programs and status matches. So what are loyalty programs? Loyalty programs are programs designed to influence customers and retain customers by offering special perks and bonuses, just like a grocery store would do. With coupons and special offers, the travel industry does the same thing. These are programs designed to build a special relationship with clientele to retain their business by offering them special perks and bonuses. And they provide incentives to help retain that customer so that they choose one business over another. How do they work? Travel loyalty programs track the amount of business a particular customer provides. This is done by tracking how many miles they've flown or how many nights they've spent in a particular hotel. If enough business has been provided by miles flown or nights in a hotel, then that customer will be rewarded with incentives. And this could come in terms of a free flight, extra points, a free night in a hotel, or something as simple as a magazine subscription. Well, how does status fit in? Well, after a customer has flown a particular number of miles or flights or stayed in a hotel in a certain amount of nights, they have earned a status. This usually takes about a year, but after a year's time, a company will evaluate that, and then you may obtain a specific status with that hotel or airline. These statuses are usually named something like silver, gold, platinum, etc. Once you obtain them, they typically last for the rest of the year you attain them and the following year. A specific status level will provide that customer with special perks. For example, in the airline, you may get a free seat upgrade. With a hotel, you may get a free room upgrade. Some hotels even offer a free breakfast. As customers earn higher status levels, the amenities and the perks become even more valuable. And these perks are what incentivize a customer to stay loyal to that specific credit card or program. For example, you all know that I love Southwest, and this past month I earned the companion pass for my husband. I have enough loyalty points or miles to travel free for at least the next year or two for both of us. That alone has made me a loyal Southwest customer. Now, what is status matching? Status matching is what companies use to get clients of other companies on their side. For example, one airline may recognize the status of another airline and then incentivize you to come over, try their product, and then hope that they get you as a customer. For example, if you have an airline credit card where you have status and you get free upgrades, another airline may offer you a program where if you come try them out, they will match that status and you'll get free upgrades there as well, and hoping that you like their product and then switch over. This can make it real easy for customers to switch over from one brand to a next. For example, one of the status matches that I recently did was for Virgin Voyages Cruise Line. They will match another cruise line status. However, I've never taken another cruise, so I don't have credit or status on another cruise line. But I do have Hilton Gold status, and MSC Cruises will match Hilton Gold status. Virgin will match MSC Cruise status. So I now have Virgin Voyages cruise status, and I've never even taken a cruise before. You can check out statusmatcher.com, and they will provide all the information you need to see which status matches you may be eligible for. Now, what should you look for in a loyalty program? Let me tell you. First of all, look for programs that offer the best amenities. Some of the ones that offer the best amenities, however, may require more miles flown or more nights stayed in a specific hotel. For example, some airlines may offer complimentary upgrades, but you might have to have flown 100,000 miles in this year, and that might not be doable for you. That might not be your reality or my reality. So that might not be a perk or an incentive we're looking for to be won over in terms of status matching. You want to look for loyalty programs that have good incentives but have low requirements, things that are easier to meet, minimums that are easier to meet. Here are some general guidelines to help you get started when you're trying to do your status matches. The first one we're going to talk about is hotels. Hilton Honors. Hilton has been known to do status matches, so you can request a status match for them by providing proof of your other status with another hotel chain. And I just gave you that example of Hilton matching to MSC Cruises, matching to Virgin Atlantic Cruises. At least at the time of this filming, Virgin was matching the cruise lines. I think they changed that of January 1st this year, so you might want to check into that before you send that email requesting that status match. Marriott Bonvoy. Marriott often offers status challenges where you can earn status by meeting a challenge of staying a certain amount of nights in a certain time period. Another one is IHG. They'll offer status challenges on a case-by-case basis, but if you want to try that one, you can contact them and see if they'll offer it to you. All right, now let's talk about airlines. Delta SkyMiles. Delta has been known to offer challenges as well, but you may need to contact Delta and show your proof of elite status with another airlines before they'll offer it to you. And American Airlines as well. They've been known to offer status matches. If you contact them with proof of your status with another airline, they may honor your status and match it. And United Mileage Plus. United Airlines may offer some status challenges as well, and you can contact them to see if they'll offer one to you. Seems like a lot of the airlines you have to contact to see if those will be honored, and sometimes you may receive a offer specific to just you. Now back to the cruises. Cruises typically do not offer status matches. Like I said, Virgin Voyages did, but I think that ended December 31st or January 1st. But you can always check. It doesn't hurt to look into it, especially if you have a cruise coming up. Fortunately for me, I looked into this last, I think, November and was able to obtain the status match for my cruise coming up in September. And they said they'd honor that, even though they're no longer accepting new status matches. Caesars Rewards. Caesars Casinos has been known to offer status matches, and you can request that via email by contacting them directly. A lot of these will include free dinner, free shows, cut-in lines, or no resort fees. And M Life Rewards, that's MGM Casinos. M Life Rewards can be requested by contacting them directly as well. Now, if you're curious if you can do a status match, like I said, check out statusmatcher.com. And remember to check the websites for the latest status matches and eligibility as well as requirements. Policies can change, and not all programs will offer status matches, so please keep that in mind. So I hope that helped, and I hope you can get some status matches. Now, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Happy travels.